Alrighty then, we're back with another episode, bro.
You good, my brother?
I'm fine. How are you, my nigga?
I'm very good. My name is Wandile, by the way.
And no, my name is Simtozele.
Yeah,
yo. Dio, if you prefer it. Okay, so today's episode, we're talking about interesting things.
they're very interesting.
Very interesting. Yeah, so I'm gonna name this the human glitches.
Human glitch.
Human glitches. Yeah.
Okay, human glitches.
Human glitches. So we're gonna talk about the human glitches that happen constantly, and one of those people obviously maybe experienced before.
You, the viewer, have definitely experienced the human.
Yeah. If you experience some of the things we're talking about, please like, subscribe, and follow.
Comment the name of the glitch that you experienced. We're gonna talk about the glitches, and if you recognize the glitch that you've experienced, just comment to the name of the glitch.
Okay. Wait, can you follow on YouTube or you just
subscribe? Yeah, subscribing is following. Turn on the notification.
Oh yeah.
Turn on the notification. Do that, please. You will be notified every time we upload a new video, and that will be awesome because our videos will be absolutely awesome.
Like there's a lot of content creators who just do weird stuff and things that are not promoting any education to all these people. So like the unique, people,
just like stupid guys trying to be smart
and then trying to educate people about things we don't even understand deeply or something.
All right, be like, I have 5% knowledge, but I can share.
Yeah, we can tell people. I mean, what can go wrong? Right, let's talk about the first one.
The first one.
The Mandela Effect. Yeah, I like that one. So can you explain the Mandela Effect to me, brother?
The Mandela Effect is, let me start with like where it came from.
Yeah.
So Mandela was arrested in, I forgot the name of the prison, but he was arrested for some time. And a lot of people after they came out of prison claim that they saw him get killed.
Yes.
They literally saw him get killed in prison.
But by a lot of people, how many people?
Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah, but
like more than 5. It's the people that were arrested with him. So it's like a lot of politicians.
They say like they seen Mandela dying.
Yeah.
But then he came out from prison.
He came out from prison.
Oh, sure.
Which is weird because how could you get out of prison if you did? So everyone came up with, they named this theory the Mandela Effect because we think we saw something, but we really didn't because he didn't die. He's still alive. He came out of prison.
Is he though?
That's a good question.
Was me? I mean, good because can I have 5 people be the crazy and say, we see Mandela dying.
Why don't we see that for any other person?
Exactly.
Why only Mandela?
Exactly. And you know what happened? After Mandela was released from prison.
Yeah.
Winnie Mandela divorced that nigga.
Still weird stuff.
Divorced that nigga.
Coincidence.
Okay. Oh, yeah. He's alive. Yeah, he's alive. His definition of clone was him.
His definition of clone.
We're talking about cloning, bro. No, we're not talking about that. So yeah.
Alive.
It was Mandela from prison.
Yeah.
And then, so continue.
So basically now people see things that are not really real and they claim that they were exactly like that. So that's called the Mandela Effect.
Yeah, can you show me some of those?
I think a better example that I would have had for the Mandela Effect would have been if I first asked you,
I'm
going to ask you this.
Okay.
Do you think that Kit Kat has a dash in the center or it doesn't? Kit Kat. Yeah. That.
I mean, it wouldn't make sense with just Kit Kat. Had to be like the rhythm, Kit Kat.
From your memory, is it like?
Yeah. Is it a dash? Definitely
had a dash.
Let me see the pictures first. Let me see which one makes more sense. Yeah, it definitely has a dash, bro. For real.
It doesn't. It doesn't have a dash.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
The original doesn't have a dash.
Yeah, the Kit Kat does. Let me show you.
Original Kit Kat.
Bruh, check it. It doesn't have a dash. It doesn't have a show. Bruh,
nah.
You saw it. I also believe I saw it.
Nah, bro, no. I don't believe in that. Nah, there's some manipulation in the system, bro. We're living in a crazy,
bruh.
Imagine, like, how many people, like, know the thing. If you think Kit Kat has a dash on it, please comment that.
Yeah.
Because look.
Bro, it doesn't.
I don't remember.
It doesn't have a dash. And another one would be it's I think they call him the Monopoly guy, the Monopoly person individual. So there's this guy who has an eye thingy. I forgot what it's called. What do you know? What
Monopoly. I know Monopoly. Yeah, the guy with the sassy hair. You know, well,
yeah, the guy with the thingy.
yeah, with the sass. Yeah,
he actually doesn't have this. But actually doesn't have it. He should.
well, let me see. Let's see. Like how you can you players. Let me see.
Bruh, check it.
This doesn't even look normal, bro.
It's what it is. It's what it is. I heard the thing about Steam Smite from.
Nah, it definitely has one, bro. Not for real. The way I recall that nigga, but he has the thing.
It's the Mandela Effect. We all remember something wrong.
But now the Mandela Effect have to be like. I don't think that massive people. I think also people remember that person has the last thing on it. If you remember who's it called? The Monopoly guy having the glass thing on the eye, please comment to look. I think this is often evidence to, we have some, what is this move called? The black Will Smith movie. Men in Black, yeah. I believe we have those weapons, bro. The Men in Black weapons.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
We probably have those because, what if you have that?
Because, nah, bro, I don't believe in that because.
But it doesn't, for real. It's real. Why? How does it happen? But how do you think that happens? Like, that we see something, but it's not there. Like, does our mind create a fake thing there?
If it does, why does it happen to many people? If it was supposed to be like some disorder or just to be limited, at least maybe with those people you were watching the movie with, whatever.
And let's do an experiment, actually. Like, to everyone who thinks Kit Kat has a dash, they're gonna comment dash. Yeah. If they think it doesn't have a dash, say no dash. Yeah.
And then how many people?
Yeah.
And then we're gonna compare. We're gonna post the results of the people saying, oh, you're gonna see because you're gonna be commenting too. So yeah. All right. So,
how does that happen? I
don't know. Let's just skip to another human glitch. So the next one is just DéjàVu.
Dude, what is DéjàVu anyway?
Okay, DéjàVu. Have you ever experienced something whereby you sitting right, you're just quiet in there. Maybe let's say you're sitting in a restaurant there, and then maybe a lady passes carrying some certain plate and then give it to another person, and then you see some lady next side screaming, and your brain is telling, yo, I've seen this before.
Yeah, this is
what is happening right now. I've seen it. Well, so you can't predict what is gonna happen next, but when it happens, you say, yo, nah, I've seen this. Like a memory playing.
Yeah, so that what is the description was very specific.
It was like, if you're sitting there and there's a lady passing by in a restaurant and it gives something. Again, you love ladies, bro. Why you love ladies?
No, that's what you said.
Everything that I've been saying right now, you just recall ladies. And then you said there's someone screaming or something.
Oh, God. All right.
It was very specific. But I said screaming, not whatever you're thinking, bro. I just said I just said screaming, not whatever you're thinking about. But okay, look. In a restaurant, so... Sorry. A lady. Now I'm thinking about giving something to someone. Nah. Tip? No. Bro, come on. Wait, stop. This for educational purposes, bro. You come talking about stuff like that. Alright, yeah. So, yeah, you say, yo, I've seen this before.
Yeah.
And then you say, it's crazy how this thing happens. And what happens to me, I've my mom beats me and I say, yo, you once beat me this side. Now for real, I did something too crazy, right? You beat me like this before. And then she boo. And then somehow I was taking off touching though because I know where they're gonna land, right? So I'm started. They're like, shoot, is how you make jutes, and I know what's gonna happen to you. I feel see this here, I'm an inevitable right now. And it's crazy how it happens because it just happens for a flash of, I don't know, seconds or whatever. And it's
sometimes it happens for me for a long time. I'm like, shoot, this happened. I'm like, this has definitely happened before. I'm maybe 1 minute later, I'm like, no, these events are all piling up. What is happening?
And then you're like,
And then it reaches an end, Ben.
yeah, and there's a certain place where you stop.
But
many black.
There are theories about like the thing, but do you believe any of them? One of them is that the deja vu is due to like another universe and like a parallel universe, but like in forward in time. So like when it happens, you're entangled with that person and who's you, and you've experienced this in that universe, but you're still experiencing it now.
Yeah, I think I might be believing in that one because of some theory I once had before. There's this theory, I don't know the name of it, but it says humans are actually inevitable, not like immortal. You can't die. Yeah, when you die, your consciousness or yourself move into another existence.
Yeah.
In the place where you didn't actually die. So whatever the place you were, they're gonna observe you dying and say, yeah, they're gonna bury you, eat cakes and
cakes, you eat cakes and burials.
I mean, obviously biscuits or stuff like that.
Okay, yeah.
And then you're gonna shift to another universe. Not really universe, but dimension, I must say.
Yeah.
Whereby you existed the same way, but now you don't die.
Shoot. So basically, you keep suffering in another earth and suffer again and suffer.
I mean, that's what they used to answer the question of what happens when you die. Since nobody can answer that, so we don't die.
Yeah. What if when you die, you just die? Okay. Why do you complicate things?
Wait, when you die, you just die, then what?
Just nothingness.
What is nothingness?
When you go to sleep and you don't dream and like if like there's nothing.
I don't think you don't dream. You dream, but you don't remember your dreams after you wake up.
What is dreaming?
Dreaming is just a 10-second of thoughts. Apparently, you just dream, not 10-second action. Then that's like maybe it's a 1 minute thing, but your brain lengthens it. Feels like you were dreaming the whole night, but it's just a 1 minute display on your brain. So a dream is like some illusion. It's like you saw something.
Does that if that's the case, then does that mean that we dream for a short amount of time at night?
Yeah.
Then exactly when you don't dream,
it repeats, like you don't recall it repeating it, like you don't recall it repeating and all that, but it's sure it's like repeating the information. You feel like it's long for the whole, sleep. It's something I cannot comprehend because there's something that are beyond our comprehension.
It's happening in our brains, bro.
Say what?
They're happening in our brains. But okay, I mean, back to the what were we talking about?
Oh shit. Missed the topic. DéjàVu.
No. Oh, I wanted to talk the dreaming thing. Never mind. Okay, let's go to DéjàVu because I forgot what I was gonna say. I think I was gonna say something about. I was going to the description of dreaming, because then if the claim is that you're not dreaming, sometimes you're not dreaming.
That's what you said.
That means you're always dreaming at night. Then that means you're also dreaming now because there's definitely something happening in your head.
I wouldn't say dreaming because I'm awake. I mean,
also there's a condition.
You have to close your eyes. Some of your, functions have to be shut down. So only your brain is working. So it's like taking memories of past thing and creating some illusions to your brain, and just for it to keep working. Because if your brain stop working, then what?
So if I close my eyes like this and imagine something in my dreaming,
probably, I don't know.
Or am I imagining?
Okay, look. Let me see. You close your eyes.
And then you imagine like running or something.
Well, your senses are still on.
But then if I'm dreaming, if someone plays a song, I can hear the song in my dream.
Can you?
Yeah. That's literally what happens. Like,
noise of it. Except, noise. So you can hear music while you're sleeping.
In my dream though, I don't recognize that it's being played out loud or a song plays in my dream. Like if there's this one time they had a party at my house. When I was asleep, I don't know why they did that, but like they had a party at my house. I was asleep and everyone was speaking and there was like loud noise and music and everything. I was in my bedroom asleep. I don't know how I fall asleep even if people are making noise, but anyways, I was asleep and in my dream there was a party.
And if people were partying actually.
Yeah, well, because I was hearing the voices from the party and the sound from the party, and then it played in my dream, but then there was a different situation in my dream. even if someone is playing a song at my house, it just happens that the song also plays in my dream because I'm hearing it.
Okay, so what is dreams then? What is dreaming? So, okay, let me ask you something. You say you want to elaborate on nothingness, like on dreams. So you think that you can just sleep and just nothing?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not a neuroscientist, but
But I don't think there's nothing. Like,
okay,
you
yeah.
can't have nothing. Like nothing.
But after you've just fallen asleep, dog, I don't know. I feel like it.
Maybe you're thinking. I mean, if, yeah, that makes sense. Instead of dreaming, you're thinking. If I can ask you, what were you thinking about 45 minutes ago? Would you tell me?
No.
Exactly. So if you're not dreaming, then you must be thinking.
Okay. If you're not dreaming, you must be.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
Maybe possibly.
Yeah, thinking and thoughts is just,
We should play the ways you do more research on this.
yeah. Yeah,
We should definitely. Okay, well, look. If you know what dreams are, if you know the description, anybody who can definitely, let us know. Can definitely let us know.
We would like to hear from you guys.
We're just stupid guys, bro.
You're just stupid guy. All right, so the next one is called Jemaisvu.
Wait, is that What if it's Jémàis?
Nah, what is
Jemaisvu. Jemaisvu.
Maar wat gaat haar toch?
DéjàVu.
Get them. Okay. That song is such a shit, dude.
What?
You say DéjàVu.
No, I said
That was what you said. You said DéjàVu.
no, bro.
What you said? What you said?
DéjàVu.
Nah.
I said something like that.
DéjàVu.
What?
It's like you're gonna have some deja vu. Do.
What? No, Jemaisvu, bro. Let's do Jemaisvu.
All right. So yeah, Jemaisvu. What is that, my nigga? Tell me.
I actually forgot. But it's that thing. Oh yeah, I remember now.
Yeah, what's that?
I remember. It's that thing when something has not happened, but you think.
Your brain fills in something.
No. It's when something has happened, but you think it hasn't. Yeah, like
That's the Mandela. Oh
no, it's like when you go back home, you're like, I don't know this.
Yeah.
I don't know this.
Like,
place.
yo, it happens. Like, is that thing? I think it's correlated with when you go maybe to bathroom. Yeah, maybe looking for soap or whatever, and then just open the door and stand there like clueless for a while. Has that thing happened to you?
It happens, but like when it happens to me, it's not that I don't know what's happening. It's that like I don't know. I just feel like
Yeah, exactly. You don't know what's happening. You just okay. You even ask questions. What am I doing here? You're thinking back now. What was I doing?
Yeah,
and then you could. But I think it's more deep into that. Yeah, the description one said, looking at your house and
feel like it's not. You don't know this. You don't know it. You like see your friend. You're like, who the are you? Like, who are you? Are you?
Yeah, I would slap my friend if he says something like that and say, who are you? Saying, who am I, nigga?
Yeah.
Let me wake you up. And it gonna be back in your senses.
My God, I remember now. I remember, bro. That's leper.
But honestly, I don't think that ever happened to me. Like, completely not knowing something.
I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to think if it has happened to me. Like, see something, but I feel like I've never seen it before, but I have seen it before. Isn't all that just forgetting, bro? Is it?
I remember.
Yeah?
During my math.
Nah, not a question. It's just forgetting, bro. It's just forgetting.
I just look at the question and say, yo,
I've never seen this before.
I never studied these. What the fuck? Is this math?
Actually, it happens a lot to me.
For real?
But to me, it doesn't happen. I don't know if it happens for the same reasons. Not for math specifically, though. It's like, you see, sometimes when I'm doing something, my mind is not there. Like, for example, someone will be talking to me. This is not right. Do not do this at home. Someone will be talking to me, but like I'm thinking about like some freaking math problem or something else, and I don't know how my body responds to them. I'm like, yes, yeah. And it happened to Troy. Yeah, let me do an example. I was speaking with Troy, our friend. I don't remember what Troy was saying to me. I don't remember anything at all. I think it was there. It was
lecture, right?
Yeah. And I said, and I agreed and asked him a question about it. And then he answered, and then we had a conversation, but my mind was not there. I didn't know what he was saying at all. I was thinking about something else. So like,
But right now, if you'd ask me what me and Troy were talking about, I don't know. But like more to the thing that we're talking about, I would say it's more like that happens, but like I don't remember anything. I don't even remember that I spoke to Troy in the first place. So it's just caused by not concentrating on, not noticing things and not be there mentally and physically.
If that's the right description of a thing, yeah.
Yeah, I think that what causes, there's no other way. We're not putting Men in Black this time.
Well, there's no explanation for the Mandela effect, so.
Yeah. The Mandela effect is just mysterious, but this one makes sense because you might be just having a lot of things in your head, thinking a lot, you know.
Yeah.
So right,
preoccupied.
Next to what was the other one?
False memories.
Yeah, that's how I learned to lie.
What?
No, for real. Like literally, you know, you be having like a conversation with your friend, and you're telling your friend an interesting story, right?
Yeah.
And then you realize while you're talking that now it's not actually that interesting. And then your brain starts generating information for you. And then you say, oh, yeah, that's what happened. You listen to your brain, you still continue. And one thing is that you're not lying like with purpose. You think you're telling the truth.
It makes sense in your,
but it's not like the actual thing was, yeah. You're like, you tell it, this is what happened. And you know what happened? The police came, bro. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, and it never happened like that. So, yeah, what happens to me a lot. To me, though, it also happens to me a lot. I have a memory problem, a huge memory problem, because I don't remember things that people tell me or things that other people remember doing with me. I remember them. Yeah. Then I remember things that they don't remember. It's kind of weird. So now, sometimes it's just retarded. Sometimes I think, sometimes I describe something to someone, I'm like, bro, it's like this. I'm telling you, I'm 100% sure. Yeah. I know this. I saw this. You know, we even need evidence. And then I go back to look for evidence. And the evidence is like, nah, bro, you lied. It's not like that. You're just lying, brothers. It doesn't even relate to whatever the fuck you talk about. It's so weird. Why? Why does that happen? I don't know. Our brain, I'm serious. I guess. Men in Black, my friend.
Yeah, we probably don't understand a lot about ourselves.
Yeah. I feel like human beings are just, you know, they learn a certain amount of information. Like, nah, you'll be bored now. Exactly. To another topic. It's like the thing with science. We always think what if we actually need to like forget about all the science we have now and start afresh? What if all the science is based on the wrong fundamental rules? What if we need to make better fundamental rules which will make us reach new? We can talk about that the next episode. Okay, we can talk about that next episode. So yeah, so it's go to you. Yeah, next for the Badamehoff phenomenon.
It's that thing what for my
Badamehoff. Well, I'm trying to remember, but maybe we can remember this. The Badamehoff. Yeah. Badamehoff. Have you pull out the name? Yeah. Badamehoff. But I don't say Badamehoff. Yeah. And Butterman-scotch. Yeah. Butterscotch. Yeah. I don't get it. Yeah. Like a torch. Yeah. And I thought, yeah, keep on rapping. And I got you. Yeah. And she's gorgeous. Oh yeah. It says that feeling when you let me. Oh yeah, that one. So the Butterman-scotch. Go ahead. I love this thing because I see it all the time. I go to school. I look for a person. Like, okay, no. Let me make a better example. At my residence, yeah, I walk around. There's a lot of people. I don't know them, so I just see them and I don't care because I don't know them. And then there's this one person I only see once in like 2 weeks. Yeah, I go to the person one time, greet them, meet them, know their name, and then ask their causes, understand stuff, some background about them. Yeah. Now suddenly I see them every single day. My face. What? No. What does that mean? I'm just asking because, you know, but is that a female? No, man, I don't do it. Is that female, bro? I mean, you might be saying it is a female individual, but
But no,
It makes sense.
it's not that. Okay. But bro, think about it. It's probably happened to you too.
Yeah.
Like in class, you see someone once a week. Now you greet them, you see them every day suddenly. Like, are they coming to class more? Or are you looking?
Yeah. I've realized, and actually when you learn new words, maybe a professor says some word and say, tafrata.
Yeah.
I explain what is tafrata means. And then all of a sudden everybody's using that word.
And you're like, I was stupid, I didn't know this word.
Bro,
and now
everybody's using it. So all along,
I didn't know this.
and people all of a sudden saying, "Badadavra."
Yeah, it's like indoctrination. This word, I don't know what indoctrination. What does it? So I was at this interview thing for a bursary. Yeah. So we came together as the KZN students. We had a conversation. It was a very heated conversation, and this lady was kept saying indoctrination. We are indoctrinated to believe that we do not need education. We are indoctrinated.
Hey, yo,
Believe that-
you're rhyming.
What? But this lady kept on saying indoctrination,
Is
just smart, super smart. All the people there were smart. I felt like a stupid idiot when they were speaking. I was just standing there, just listening to them, throwing like it's back.
sorry, let me interrupt you. What would you say if he came and you say, "Hey, yo, do you want some indoctrination?"
But
How would you and just pull up and say, you just there pretend like you know indoctrination. He says, "Yo,
so
do you want some indoctrination?"
okay, good point. You know what I did?
Mm.
I actually asked.
Oh.
Everyone understood.
Great.
Not everyone understood. I think 2 or 3 people understood what it meant.
Yeah.
They were throwing the word around. The 2 people who understood. All the others were just ignoring the word and continue thinking like indoctrination. And then I was like, guys, we have to stop listening to me. I have to ask questions. I was like, I'm sorry, but what is indoctrination? And they were like, oh, I was also wanted to ask that. Also asked that. Oh, the others like, oh, I also didn't know that. And then they started describing. And then suddenly I hear indoctrination everywhere. Everyone knows indoctrination now. Like all the time.
You can play what it means though. I'm still not.
Oh, sure. Sorry. Indoctrination. Okay, I'm first gonna make an example and then you want to describe. You know how? Oh, this is a perfect example. We grew up believing that the US was like the greatest superpower in the world, right?
Yeah.
And we believe that it had like a lot of weapons that are unknown to human and incomprehensible to the human mind.
Yeah.
We believe that that's indoctrination. That's the YouTube. That's the YouTube videos you watch. That's the
social TV. It's still in something on concepts on people.
Yeah, it's programming you to understand something in a certain way that is biased to usually make sense. So they were talking about how we are indoctrinated to, firstly, we're indoctrinated to believe that education is useless because people go to study, but there's not enough entrepreneurs, and therefore when you go to study, you don't get a job because the entrepreneurs are not creating jobs. Yeah. So we believe we don't have to study. We are indoctrinated to believe that successful people don't go to school because everyone is saying Elon Musk didn't go to school, but they did.
They have degrees.
I'm
doing engineering because of that.
Exactly. But now, okay, no. Everyone is indoctrinated to believe all these wrong things, like education doesn't make sense. So indoctrination, that's indoctrination. It's to instill an idea in your head that is.
Hopefully, I'm gonna hear that word a lot of time now.
Yeah, you gotta hear it. But it's been a long time since I've heard it. I heard it like a lot after I heard the description, and it started to decline in concentration.
I think this thing that we have to talk about, we didn't include in here. Yeah, sleep paralysis.
Right. What is sleep paralysis?
So, it's like you're sleeping, right?
Yeah.
You're dreaming or you're just having nothingness. Like you described, you dream, either you dream or nothing, right? That's what you say.
Well, yeah, but yeah.
Okay, I said just we sleeping. And then all of a sudden you wake up, but not fully. It's like you half wake up.
Oh my God, yeah.
And then you feel like someone is pressing you or someone is watching you. It's like a ghost or shadow. And then you want to move or scream, but you can't move. It's like you
says it and we call that witchcraft.
Is that your scrap? Oh, yeah, the fancy word I guess is sleep paralysis. It's sleep paralysis. So yeah, that happens like some tall guy. I don't know why ladies like tall guys. It's probably that nigga.
Okay, but anyway, why?
So yeah, when that thing comes to you, then press.
if it's the thing that comes to press you, yeah.
I think I've seen it, bro. Honestly, I've seen it.
You've seen it.
How does it look? It's shadow-like. You can't. It's not. It doesn't have a face specifically. It's like a ghost, right? It's not physically, but
Does it have hands?
it's like some, I don't know, smoke thing. It's like smoke, but physical. The human-like structure.
So it's like a ghost.
Yeah, it's like a ghost. So it compresses you. Bro, at some point, this is a crazy story. When I was living at my house, I don't know, maybe there's some relation in this, but like when I was living at my house, there's this bedroom that I stayed at, and this is why we call it witchcraft at my place. Yeah, it happened every single night to me.
What happened?
Sleep paralysis. I would go to sleep. Yeah. In the morning, I knew that I would not be able to wake up. I would be late at school every single day, consecutive days, because of the thing. I would go to sleep knowing in the morning something's gonna be on me, and it feels like it's strangling us on you. Yeah, like that.
What? No.
Wait, with someone, you say something or someone, something's gonna be on you, pressing on your bed. Bruh, but I'm just asking question. Why you acting like that? I'm just asking. Top of your bed, something's gonna be on top of. Something's gonna be pressing you. Ish, bruh. This is getting worse. Oh, no, but hey, that thing was pressing you. Then what happened? I would go to sleep, not even wake up, knowing that I won't be able to wake up. I would, but be like, my eyes can't open. I'm trying to open my eyes. Yeah, they don't want to open. Like, I would need like, I don't know what, like some freaking Jesus type shit. I'm trying to, and usually the weird thing is, when you pray before you sleep, it doesn't happen. For else, to me, shit. Which is why we make the connection between witchcraft and, we must make an episode of witchcraft. And we should definitely episode of witchcraft. Deep into witchcraft. Exactly, yeah. So we have to invite people and ask them about witchcraft. Yeah, and people who are experienced in the endeavors of the hardships of witchcraft. Yeah. Deeply into probably the vocal people. No offense. I love you guys probably. I know all you viewers are innocent, and I know you guys are scared that you might be in danger. So, but it's true. Most of the witchcraft thing is from the pompo. Bro, I have like 10 friends said flying before the right brother. They learned how to fly before there was even a plane. Bro, those are legends. They can manipulate. They just need your DNA. That's all. If you leave your hair, it's chai for you, bro. You dare chai. And it's crazy because I think if we as human beings might just not see that as a bad thing and go and study about those things in a scientific procedure, but we don't. We're gonna be like, maybe we're not there on civilization. For real, like, yeah, probably gonna have some best medicines and all that. Because witchcraft, there's some phenomena that we see as like defying the laws of the. What if physics and all that? Agreed. And what if science is structured such that we suppress all these things? What if science it's not that science rules out witchcraft as something that doesn't exist because there's no quote unquote evidence? Mm-hmm. What if it's built such that is the case? What if it's not the case, but science is made to be such that that's not the case? Bro, you speaking tongues now, I don't get it. What you mean that's not the case and that's the case? What if, let's say you and me are making science, starting science out. What? And we from the beginning, there's no science. Yeah, okay. And there's this kid who always says some smart things. Oh, yeah. But we don't care about him. Yeah, and then we make science such that we have rules that say that this kid is stupid. So that we disregard our science and start afresh. Exactly. Makes sense. But now we can just disregard, like, the works of Einstein, Newton. Hey, come on. Newton is insane. You can't just disregard it. Newton invented literally everything we've been learning from the beginning of the year until now. Bro, everything. Bro was so smart. Was a genius. How much time did he spend? Bro was like, they ask question about bro's things. So, how can you just how can you show us whatever you just created now? It's good. Like, it's actually legit, whatever you do it. And then bro was like, okay, right now, I don't have the things to, prove what I'm saying is true, but I'm going to go and invent things. And bro made calculus.
Real. Real gangster. Bro was like, you know what? I invented this. I understand it, but I don't know how to tell you guys, but let me just invent this so you guys understand.
And we started that thing as a major thing.
Bro, before 26 years old, it was done. It was like, you know what? I'm done with calculus.
And we're approaching our 20s. We haven't done it. We're just doing podcast.
Stupid guys. Yeah, guys. But sorry, yeah. There was a theory from, I think it's a mathematician with a name that starts with a V. I forgot the name. His theory is that most mathematicians produce their best work before the age of 26.
Oh, shit. Then we're not mathematicians, I guess.
We're not 26.
We're still going to do our thing. Oh, yeah. I'm going to like my thing. I'm going to call it.
But that guy himself produced his best work after 26, which is ironic because...
Yes. That's the thing about theories. They don't always apply to everything.
Yeah.
Literally, the guy invented the theories. The guy disapproved the theory.
Right. And he didn't disapprove it with his mouth. He just proved it.
They're all wrong. I'm going to show you something, right? It's correct. And that's something that defies the theory.
Yeah. But I'm not going to follow it. No, I'm not going to put it. It's like a guy giving advice. It's like Jordan Peterson. It's like Jordan Peterson. It's like Jordan Peterson saying clean up your room, and then he takes a video in a dirty room.
That's what he does.
He had a video called a dirty room, and it had some few videos online in a like super dirty room, but he's spreading out the word clean up your room. I have no offense, Jordan Peterson. I like you. You have awesome videos. Sometimes you say nonsense about South Africa, but let's not talk about that. Maybe you need to cut that.
We probably have to do that. Okay, I'm not doing that. I'm going to just put it there.
I don't care. As long as...
we didn't say nothing bad about you. We're just telling the truth, right?
Yeah. South Africa, you spoke nonsense, man.
Why you say it?
I don't sound racist, so let's leave also.
You black, you can't be racist.
What? No, that's the opposite of what it is.
How can you be racist when you're black? Well, black people are not even racist to white people. The only time we become racist is to black people. And that's not racism because we are black too.
Okay. Real. So, what the conversation with Jordan Peterson had an interview with a gentleman called, Ernest, what? Was an Afrikaner president from here. So, they were speaking about the history of South Africa.
Yeah.
So, they're saying that the Bantu people, which are like, firstly, I don't like the name Bantu people because who came up with the name Bantu people?
Why would it doesn't? I feel like it's dope.
Who made it though? Was it us?
Bantu people.
Who would we call ourselves the Bantu? Like, I'm black, I'm the Bantu. I'm Bantu.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Yeah.
No.
Probably Afrikaners.
Exactly, that's why I don't like it. So, okay, not that, but like, I don't like it because it was not made by us.
Okay.
By us, Bantu people. So, they said that the Bantu people were not from South Africa, firstly. They come from Central Africa, and then they went down into Africa, and then they chased down the Khoisan and the Khoi from the parts of Africa that they lived in. They chased them down to Cape Town.
Uh-huh.
So the reason why we have KZN with the Zulu people, Eastern Cape with the Xhosa people and so on, is because the Bantu people chased down the Khoisan and the Khoi into Cape Town, chased them away, and they wanted to go to Cape Town. I strongly disagree with that, firstly. That's what they said in the interview with Jordan Peterson and Ernest. I strongly disagree, not because that didn't happen, but rather because, firstly, the Bantu people started here, and then they went to Central Africa, and then they came back. Yeah, so you can't say it's not our home because we started, we literally exactly came with the Khoi people. How do you have evidence for that? Firstly, the language. The Khoi language and the Xhosa language are literally the same.
Yeah.
Literally the same. Yeah. So, And then from the Xhosa, there's the Zulu, which is literally the same as Xhosa.
Yeah.
And then there's like Ndebele and Swati, which is literally the same as Zulu. And then there's all these languages are connected. So how are you saying that we were from another place and they were from another?
So let's say this is not our place.
No, I'm saying, yeah, they're saying this is not our, we did not start here. We are from Central Africa, so this is not our home. Well, not that it's not our home, technically. It's just saying, it was just trying to make a case. Why? What case was trying to make? The case was that the Afrikaner people came with the trading, whatever, Rundi and everything, and then they landed here. And they were also, this was also not their initial home. So like, they're saying that we have the same claim to the land as the Afrikaner peoples. So look, everybody started from Africa, right? Yeah.
So if we use that logic, we have the right to go to USA or whatever, just invade them because not their land. They're initially from Central Africa. Good point.
Because everybody's
good point.
Yeah, so it's good for it.
We can actually just take our thing and say, yo, this is my home too.
That's my home too. And they invade that shit. You don't belong there. We take that. So they said that this is not our land, and therefore they were trying to make a case for how Afrikaners are different from the British. Because it's the British that invaded, that colonized Africa, not the Afrikaners. Just think about it. The Afrikaners are Mapunu in Zulu. Mapunu. Who do you think about when you remember who during apartheid abused your grandmother? Is it someone who speaks English or someone who speaks Afrikaans?
Afrikaans.
What? Why? Because our grandmothers tell us the stories. They tell us. They tell me. Mapunu are the ones who were abused during apartheid. They literally tell us a story. So, and then they say that the Afrikaners are innocent. Well, not innocent, but like they're not responsible for the apartheid government.
It's the British people.
Yeah, it's the British people. The Afrikaners didn't want the apartheid government. They didn't want
it. Easy. They imply to it.
Yeah, they follow. They didn't want it to do.
We're just abusing, just because we get.
I don't want the cake, but I'm gonna take it. I don't want it. But
why are you talking about cake? Why are you talking about cake?
Oh, nah.
Why are you taking whose cake?
Hey, we've been talking a lot now. Okay, look. Reaching the end.
Yeah, I think we just went to politics again.
We'll call it to say all of that. So right. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, we appreciate you doing that. We're gonna grow as we grow. Please grow with us and
you want to be the person who watched our first video. Yeah. That's gonna be a flex because we are going to grow. We are going to be awesome. We're gonna reach 1 million at some point in time.
Well, brother,
we're gonna reach 2 million. We're gonna reach 5 million. We're gonna reach a lot of people. So,
and if you become a loyal commenter, loyal subscriber, and engage with us, you're gonna be part of the family. We might also invite you into one of our podcasts.
Exactly.
We're big.
Yeah. And we might invite you now. And if we invite you now, you have to come because we're one day.
What?
All right. So if you wanna, get interviewed by us, you can literally just comment there. I wanna pull up and talk something about you guys. We're just two stupid guys. We're just two stupid guys. We don't know anything, ne? Yes, we don't know all the stuff we're talking about. We just talk. We're just guys that,
yeah.
We have 5% knowledge, but then anyway, so it's to share there. Yeah. All right, thank you guys. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, see you in the next one. So, still have the energy to do another.
Check the time.
Okay, we're not consistent in time. The other one was 35 minutes, and this one is 45.
That's fine.